I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest, most happening things going on in the world of comics and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Spider-Man issue number 3. What happens when Miles Morales' life as a superhero and life as a son begin to conflict with one another? Well, let's hop on in and find out for ourselves.
Alrighty then, so as the comic opens, Miles' grandmother is giving him the riot act about his failing grades. Oh man, I freaking love this lady, and you can tell Bendis drew her from a very personal place. What's the matter with you, Miles Morales, young man? Are you on the drugs? Are you dealing the drugs? Are you running around with them girls? Something with drugs, isn't it? She even hits a sore spot with Miles' dad by saying that if he keeps going down this path, he'll end up a deadbeat like his Uncle Aaron. Ooh, I guess that also means that despite the fact that Miles' parents and grandmother got resurrected at the end of Secret Wars by Molecule Man didn't see his way fit to resurrecting Uncle the Prowler, huh? Miles gets his phone confiscated by his grandmother and sent to his room. This is unfortunate for him because he needs that phone to stay in touch with the Avengers and other such superhero things. Briefly, he weighs his options, figuring that he could quite possibly run away, live with the Avengers, and be Spider-Man full-time. That idea quickly gets shot down because his mom would be sad and his family would be looking him, and grandma would be so spiteful she'd probably just out him to the media just to show him a thing or two. Speaking of the Avengers, Ms.Marvel, Kamala Khan, comes to visit Miles as they were supposed to patrol the city together. I gotta say, Bendis writes himself a pretty mean Kamala Khan, different from G. Willow Wilson, but you know, very much in keeping with the themes of the character. Kamala can of course relate to overbearing parents. After all, her father is overbearing in 2 separate languages. At first she tries to get him to come along, but Miles is a good kid and knows that he should probably do his homework and get his grades up so his parents will no longer have a reason to worry about him. From there we transition on over to Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, aka the current kingpin of crime, who pays a visit to Hammerhead, one of the few remaining gang lords in the city. Cat says that she always respected Hammerhead considering how villains come and go in this city, but he always managed to maintain. She also wants as much information as he can gather on the new Spider-Man for her because hey, a new Spider-Man can only mean bad things for everybody in the criminal underworld, right? Also, hats off to the artist here. I mean, the whole book is beautiful, but I especially like how Hammerhead is rendered. He looks like a real guy, but who clearly has some sort of freaky implant in his head, which is what he is. The next day at school, Miles' class is surprised to find they have a brand new student, a student who is something of a celebrity. In fact, oh look everyone, it's Fabian the Mutant, aka Goldball, aka one of those characters Bendis created for his Uncanny X-Men run and did absolutely nothing with. He's a celebrity. Seriously, if Goldball, a guy who quit the X-Men team not once but twice throughout that Uncanny X-Men run, is considered a celebrity, then you can consider me the Queen Mother. Spider-Man number 3 was a really solid issue. I especially like the fact that this is an entire issue where Miles never put the costume on once, and yet it was undeniably, inescapably a Spider-Man story. Curfew, failing grades, trouble at home, this is absolutely the sort of stuff that Peter Parker had to balance with being Spider-Man during his day, now with a nice twist for 2016. I also really dig how Miles' family dynamic is getting fleshed out at home. I mean, Peter Parker for most of his tenure only really had Aunt May. Miles has a mother, a father, a grandmother, an uncle at some point in time. What was his relationship with him before he died? I don't know, but I want to find out. It's short, it's sweet, it's simple, it's overall really enjoyable, which is why I give it a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.